Hi everybody, today is Thursday and I've waited way too long to start doing this information video. Excuse me. I was wanting to break it down into segments of some sort and have some kind of organization about it. I'm not quite sure I did that well. But for those of you who are searching for any kind of information that you can get, like I was in the beginning and still do, what I'll do is down below I'll put some links of some sites that give you some real good information. As most of you know, unless you're a new person that is searching, that lupus is an autoimmune disease. None of the cases are just alike. You're not going to find two people who has the same symptoms. They will have similar, but it's very hard to detect because it does mimic other diseases. A lot of people go through years before and get treated for each individual symptom before they do come up with it. But they do have lots of the medications that they use for it are old, except for the new Benlysta that just came out. But what I am going to do is I'm going to put some sites down below. I really find a lot on anything I'm searching for. Medication, symptoms, sicknesses, whatever. I find a lot of information on the mayoclinic.com. And it has a really good way of breaking things down for you. I also found a new one that is called lupuslife.com. That was a new one I found while researching last week, and I really like the way that they explain things very simple. I'm not sure who put that site together, but it does have a lot of doctors and stuff on it. And then of course there's the Lupus Foundation, and to be honest, I do find more on the Mayo Clinic and Lupus site than that's easier to understand. But as I said, there's so many different types of symptoms and medications for it that it depends individually on what. Most people share the same as far as fatigue, the low-grade fever, your joint pain and stiffness, your fingers and toes turning white or blue when they're exposed to cold, shortness of breath, your dry eyes, mouth, headaches, memory loss. We really love the memory fog, as we call it. We use it to our advantage sometimes. But then, of course, there's the butterfly-shaped rash across your face, and not everybody gets that. So it is different for everybody. And I have some great people that I have subscribed to that are the most wonderful women, and actually have men on there too, that have had it for quite a few years, and they're I'm going to put them down below too, because you can find, no matter what you're suffering from, you will find it with these people. They have been there, they've done it, they're going through it now. You will find a lot of information on their medications, their doctors, their treatments, and it really, really helps when you find somebody else who has the same thing or the same symptom as you do. Maybe they've already had the treatment that you're going to start. Of course, everybody's reaction to that will be different, but it'll still give you some information on it. Of course, the new one, we have Tremia, which most people know Tremia's channel, but she is the only one that I am subscribed to who has completely went through the stem cell transplant. She found out not too long ago that that she does still have lupus, so now she is in chemotherapy. I think she's starting her third chemotherapy. But you can visit her and you will learn a lot about stem cell. Now, we also have Not Super Mom and livehopelupus. Now, on those two channels, you can find out about Benlysta. If anybody else knows anybody taking the Benlysta if you would let me know, that would be great, because I'm trying to find out more about it. And those are the only two that I have seen. They're actually taking it now, and they share with us what it has helped and what it hasn't. And then you have Lupuslife, who moved to California and stopped her medication and went on the cannabis oil. And she'll share with you her medical reports from when she lived in Oklahoma and what they are just a few weeks ago now in California. So there's lots of different types of medicines, different types of treatment for different people. And everybody should be aware of everything that's out there, because everybody is different. What works for one person may not work for the other. I will put those down there. I'll keep this video to that much information, and also I will touch on eating. One of the first things that I did find out was how much your diet, and really I haven't had a doctor yet that actually, and I really believe that they should have a dietitian. When you go to your rheumatologist, you should have a dietitian, because I don't care what kind of disease you got, your diet will always play a role in it. So the diet I have found out through the websites I have visited, and I will say, from what I've tried to do better, from what I have found, that it does make you feel better. So what they have said is actually to stay away from red meat. Of course, chicken, fish is good for you. You should have a lot of omega-3, and me and my husband, we take the flaxseed. Can you get it out of the refrigerator for me, please? The flaxseed you can get at any health store, and it comes in different price ranges according to how fine you want it ground up. Now, I don't care, because it really doesn't have a taste, and you can sprinkle it on your food every day. It's very, very good for you no matter what you have, no matter what you're suffering from. There is no side effects. There should not be a doctor anywhere that tells you you can't take it. This one is not really fine ground up. It's just kind of flaky. And it was like maybe $12, and this will last us a year or longer. But you can just put it in your food you're cooking or that you're eating. And this is really, really good for you. You can just make it an average part of your day every time you eat. Then, of course, you should completely, they say, stay away from dairy products, milk, cheese, the thing I love, ice cream, all of that. They do have the rice milk, and I didn't think I would like it, but I do. I'm a big cereal eater at night, so the milk, rice milk does good. They have original or they have vanilla. I have gotten from Lupuslife on coconut oil to cook in, something I did not know, and after I said something about it, after she told me, there was a lot of people that said yes, that was the best thing. So there is coconut oil, and you can cook in it. It doesn't taste, it doesn't burn, and it's the best thing for you. Of course, they want you to stay away from sugar, soft drinks, chocolate, and actually the artificial sugar is really bad for you, especially aspartame. Sugar, aspartame, saccharin, and alfalfa, you should stay completely away from alfalfa. Of course, cookies, crackers, chips, yes, you do have to completely change how you eat. But I think that's according to any kind of disease you have, or actually just to feel better, and all the way around. It will really change you. But if you want to start as something as simple as changing the way you eat, you will find that on these websites, and it's really interesting. I really want to talk a lot more about the ANA, and I will do that in the next video. While I was researching this, I found out a lot about the ANA testing that they do that I didn't know about. But I will do that again in the next one. I will talk to y'all later. Bye.